Happy rails to you. Welcome back, my friends. Happy rails to you. It's good to see you again. Thanks for watching this channel and the videos. Sometimes they go real fast and sometimes they're slow. Happy rails to you. Glad you're watching in. Hey guys, welcome back. It's G-Man, My World 67. Well, I just wanted to give you a update on the layout. This will be update number 29. And this will be kind of a brief update, but I think you might find some of it kind of interesting. I've still got everything pretty much tore up, but I am gradually straightening up the areas that I am working on. I've just all but gotten done with the mining area, and I'll show that to you in a few minutes. I've also moved our circus from that area under the mine to the base of the mountain, since we extended the mountain out and changed the mountain base for the upper level and increased it. It didn't really leave me enough room for the circus. So, and I kind of didn't like where it was sitting anymore. And now we've got a little extra real estate. I moved the circus and downgraded it to a carnival temporarily. I'm going to get or build a new tent for it. That old tent was nice, but it was just too big. And I built it for old scale, but it's actually, or old gauge, I'm sorry, but it's actually old scale, or could even be used for standard gauge or number 1 gauge. And so I decided to take that big thing off of the layout because I'm not running anything that's actually that large, and it takes up so much space. But anyway, I see my lighting has shifted. I don't know why. But anyway, so I'm going to give you a view, a quick tour of what I've gotten done so far. Now, there's still things sitting in places that don't go there. So the only thing that I've actually moved that has a new permanent place right now is the circus, which is now going to be a carnival, downgraded to a carnival, and finished the mine scene, except for a little painting and so forth and so on. And I've got to put some things out there to show some kind of productivity. And I've worked on the area where it comes around from the north end of the layout that I never got around to finish scenicking. So I've gotten that done. So I'm going to show you these, and I may get another video in this weekend, but I don't know. So let me show you this. Okay, here we go. I'm going to start right here. You probably never noticed, but this area was never actually complete. I did add in these 2 trees. I we landscaped this area right here, but I didn't put in these rocks. So now I've got the rocks in. Those 2 trees, I may add another tree or 2, maybe a little bush, and that area there will pretty much be done. I'll probably do a little bit on this back trackage back there, but I don't know what yet I'm going to do with that or when I'm going to do it. This section of border or fence panel, if you will, is new. I just put that in today. I've got to go back and refinish it or finish it, put some more color to it, so forth and so on. But that is pretty much done except for that. I think it gives the track right in that area a whole better look. And as you can see, we've got the rock in, our foliage. Around the mine, at the edge of the mine. The cliff, if you will. Added in an extra rock or 2 back there. And I think I'm going to make a representation of a little smaller opening, either in the door, in the big overhead door, or to the side, one side or the other, so that because that will be the mining entrance also, where the miners go in, get their tools, whatever they need to do, their supplies, and get on the elevators and go up into the actual mine itself. This area I hadn't done a whole lot, pretty much the same. Let me back that back out. But I did add in that brace that I've been wanting to put in right there to kind of straighten out that shelf and hang it a little bit more on this end above the rock, the mountain. And I added a tree right there. I thought that was a nice little touch. I don't know whether you notice it or not, but our friend, the bear, is right there. I'm working on our digs here, our pile of gold, and should have it done sometime tomorrow. Definitely be done by the next update. And as I say, this is just kind of a mini update, just to let you see what else is being done, what's going on. I'm going to put the A.C. Gilbert building back over in this area. I had it there once and it just didn't look right, but now we got more space. So I think that's going to be really good. It's one of my favorite buildings. I built that from scratch. It's just actually is a cardboard box, a couple of cardboard boxes. And I faced it with printouts. Printed out my tags and my signs. Did by hand the windows and the doors. I don't know whether you can see it or not, but it says Gilbert Hall of Science. Electrical appliances, Gilbert Scientific Toys, chemistry, engineering, erector, American Flyer Trains, the A.C. Gilbert Company. And I built that according to the picture of the actual A.C. Gilbert Company, as close as I could come. Well, there it is, guys. The carnival. Right here where the stand is going to be the actual entrance where you buy your tickets when you go in. I've still got a little more work to do to that. The gate fence is not, it's just sitting there. The ticket booth, yeah, I want to rearrange that just a little bit. Make it a little better. Now, all these actually work. They're mechanical toys. The airplanes, they do go around, they do spin, they do fly. The Ferris wheel does turn. And the merry-go-round does go around also. But as I said, they're mechanical. So they actually, at this time, won't be getting a lot of usage. I used to try to swing them around once in a while when my grandkids was little, but I don't do it anymore. I thought about trying to motorize them. It's just too much trouble. There's the bear and the lions. And then they actually got a snack truck in there. Ice cream truck. And there's the trailer. And then we're going to do something on this end of the fence. Definitely going to repaint this end of it and repair it. And, fix another gate there on the end. Or put up some more fence. Now that fence, believe it or not, I've had that for about 15 years. So that's why it's broken. It's missing a couple staves. I've repaired it a couple times, and that's a wire and wood fence. Hard to find. I have seen it at Hobby Lobby, but it's been a while. But I like it. It's pretty neat. Like I say, I'm going to go back and repaint it. But I think it worked out great. And there's a Ma and Pa kettle back there on the top of the hill. And they got their tent. And he's been out prospecting again. He said, well, there's gold. They got that mine down there, and there's got to be some more gold around here somewhere. That's pretty much it that I've actually gotten done today. Yesterday I did some more construction and some more work. Well, I'm back, guys, and here's the mine area. And it's basically finished. Close up is too close. There we go. Still a little detail to do to it, but it's basically finished. See, Mr. Bear is laying down taking a nap up there. Yeah, like I say, I got a little more detail I want to do to it. We got the Big M out there, and it's loading the ore cars. I went through and made, got that pile of gold made and for it, and made the platforms to hold the ore in the gondolas. And I think it turned out great. Later on, I'll do a episode on that and show you how I did that. Just in case some of you might want to do something like that for your layout. So the mine area is basically finished. I'm still, like I said, I got a little detail I want to do to it. Very minor. Add maybe a couple more workers. Put some cargo in the back of the truck maybe. Still want to put that door over there, I think, inside the door, the overhead. And just little minor details. I'm going to go back up to the top of the mountain. You see we got the house sitting up on top of the mountain. Again, I've got to get that reset right, get it reset correctly. And we got the little shanty up there also. We've got our oil well, or oil derrick, and our fueling tanks. And the two aren't normally together in real life. Oil derrick's usually in the field, and it all goes to the refinery before it's put into anything, and that's diesel in those tank cars. We got our checkerboard water tower by the A.C. Gilbert building. Sorry about the shakes, guys. Try to keep it still. Just at the end of the day, my motor control's not as good as it should be sometimes. And again, there's our carnival. And I haven't really done anything to that today. If I get a chance, I'll work on it tomorrow. We do have our lower level started to set back up. Some of it's been cleaned up, and some of the area, some of it has not. Like right here around the park. Got all that junk still around there and in the lake. But it's gradually coming back together. And I'll give you another shot at the layout. I did add a few more people to it today, and I'm going to take some people off. As you can see, the guys there are working at the station. And he's still out selling his ice cream. Mother and her son is coming out of the hospital. And oh no, they're trying to rob the bank again. This time it looks like they've got all of the police out in full force. The first time they kind of snuck up on them. The second time they just kind of caught them on a slide. This time they've actually got them all boxed in. You'd think they'd change their clothes and use a different car. Same people. We moved the fire station, the big fire station, back over here by the tracks. It's kind of close to the tracks, and I kind of like it there, but I really don't like it being as close to the tracks as it is. So we'll probably move it again and put something else over there. We do have some more real estate. Now that this is opened up, we have all of that area under there. So I might put the big fire station over here and take this other little smaller fire station that I was going to actually use for something else and put it over on that side. Yeah, it'll give it a little more space. Well, that's all I have for you for today, guys. In this video, update number 29. I was thinking about having to do one extra for this weekend, but this will probably be my weekend video. So you guys have a good weekend, and I'm not going to tell you to stay warm because it is warm, at least most places right now. So stay dry and stay cool. And as always, if you enjoy running your trains, operating your trains, working on your layout, building, rebuilding, refurbishing, doing custom work, whatever it is that you enjoy doing with your trains, if you enjoy it as much, half as much as I do, you should have happy rails. And that's all for now. This is G-Man. Bye-bye.